Joining us once again is the good folks from Stroked Ego.
Hello again.
Kevin Martin is the president and CEO. You're looking. Why do you hate that title so much?
It's funny when I hear it.
You've earned it. You deserve it, and you do it well.
Well, thank you.
So, really quick recap for people who have not been to Stroked Ego before.
Men's accessories, great selection of underwear and swimwear. We're bringing in some clothing starting in the fall.
Oh, great.
Yeah, lots of stuff to keep the stroked egos, or ego stroked.
Okay, perfect. And we've been focusing sort of on Father's Day today.
Kind of giving some ideas for Father's Day.
Because you're right. I mean, I think that we put so much emphasis on Mother's Day that often Father's Day kind of, gets lost. It's kind of under the radar. So we were talking about some, really traditional gifts earlier.
Right.
Golf gifts with Leanne. I still have my eye on that hat. Can I wear it even though I'm a girl?
Of course, we sell a lot of products to women, actually.
Okay, and then last but not least, we're looking at traditional shaving.
Traditional shaving seems to be making a fairly large comeback.
Really?
Yes, people are starting to take a little bit more time for themselves in the morning, starting the day off right. 10 minutes to have a good shave. Memories of your grandfather.
For sure. This brush here definitely reminds me of my father and my grandfather. Although I think it was like in the back of a cupboard somewhere, never to be used now that the new blades came out. But have you done both? Have you done the traditional?
Yes, I have both.
And in your opinion, what is the benefit or the difference, if there is no benefit, to traditional shaving over that? Of the quick shave?
Well, like I said, a lot of people have sensitive skin. I have brutal skin, so for using a brush, it really helps me keep the bristles pulled out, ingrown hair prevention. And as I said earlier, I really like the fact that I take some time for myself. And once you get going on those straight blades there, you can do them fairly quick, but to start off with, you need to take a little bit of time.
Looks like a bit of a weapon, Kevin. I'm not
It
going to
lie.
lie.
Could be a little bit of a weapon.
Like I was offering to shave Kevin,
Yes.
but he respectfully declined. No idea why.
Maybe next time.
So where would you start then if you wanted to go for traditional shaving?
Well, one thing we always recommend to people, if they've never done a traditional shave before and they don't want to actually start with a straight blade, because it is a little intimidating, like you said. It sometimes looks a little bit like a weapon. Another option you have here is the safety blade. Okay, it's a single blade. It's double-sided, and you can actually start off with that one, get comfortable with that, and then maybe move up towards something else.
Okay.
Great idea, too, for the straight blades is try to practice on a balloon. If you don't pop the balloon, then you're getting good.
All right,
Seriously.
good. Because you could hurt yourself, right?
You could, absolutely.
It's relatively sharp. Okay, now this one looks like a bit more of a new age
It is,
version.
yeah. We have kind of a half and half there. It's more of a traditional style for the handle, but it is using a product with a 3-blade that you can get at any drugstore.
Okay, and then what are these? Are these the different shaving gels?
Shaving creams. They definitely recommend a 3-step process, starting off with a pre-shave oil to lubricate your skin, to have something between the blade and your skin, less irritation. A shaving cream itself. These guys here are more of a traditional one. I'll get you to smell that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's more like the traditional scent that you would, your grandfather would use.
That's a different texture than your typical shaving cream, but I like it.
It's very nice, very soft.
It is.
No
it's
irritants.
Silky.
Whatever you want to avoid anything with alcohol in it, because that will dry your skin out. So things that we sell don't have any alcohol in them. We also have a little bit more of a modern style. So it's the modern take on the traditional shave. More modern lines for the younger person that maybe wants something that they can show in their washroom or their ensuite.
Yeah.
So it's again
Nice on the eyes.
a nice badger brush, okay, which is what you'd like, but with more of a modern handle, made out of acrylic.
Okay.
Again, 3-blade that you can find at any drugstore. And these guys here are the same idea as that, but with more of a modern scent. So that one's really popular for summer.
And is it the same texture?
Same texture,
very similar. I like that a lot.
And you can use, like you're showing here, you can use your fingers for that. You can also use a brush, which you use less.
Sorry, should I not have been sticking my fingers
absolutely.
in there?
No, that's fine.
Kevin, before we go, tell me about your Father's Day contest that you've got going on.
We are having a Father's Day contest. Submit a photo to dad@strokedego.ca of your dad's fashion faux pas or maybe his worst style. You have a chance to win a $1,000 prize pack by us, a $500 shopping spree. We have Erica Wark, I'm sure you know, our fashion stylist, will spend some time with you. And Bode Spa, half a day at the spa, and some money to rent a dream car.
And that goes to my father.
Yes.
Okay, oh gosh, Dad, you are so winning that. Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you're familiar with small town fathers.
I grew up in one, so yes.
Oh my God. Picks me up in like giant green rubber boots and this flannel like year round and the orange hunting toque.
Nice.
You can't leave the house without that. Jesse behind the camera is smiling because he too grew up in Renfrew and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, a reminder that Stroked Ego is located at 224 Bank Street. I would shake your your hand and thank you for
No,
coming
that's
on the
okay.
show, but I've got shaving cream all over them.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so have you heard of Mary Dairy?